Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Jeff's Baking Blog. Today I'm going to make some buttery fruit shortcake biscuits. Uh, you can buy a very similar biscuit in the supermarkets. They're called fruit shortcake, but mine have butter in as opposed to palm oil and things like that. Very simple to make. I made them probably about 12 years ago, but I wasn't making YouTube videos at that time, so I thought it was time to make them again. Very simple recipe, and it doesn't have too many ingredients. So I'll go on to those ingredients now. And for this I have 400 grams, which is 2 2/3 cups of plain flour. That's based on scooping packed flour into a 250 milliliter cup. I have 225 grams, 1 cup of softened unsalted butter, 175 grams of caster sugar. That's 150 grams there, and which is 3/4 of a cup, and 25 grams there, which is 2 tablespoons. The 2 tablespoons will get sprinkled over the biscuits partway through baking. I have 110 grams, 3/4 of a cup of currants, and they're the traditional fruit for fruit shortcake, but you could use other fruits if you wanted to. I have 2 medium egg yolks, which would be large in the USA, and I have those 2 medium egg whites, again large in the USA. Won't need all of the whites. I have the zest from 1 lemon, finely grated, 4 grams, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1.5 grams, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. That's all the ingredients we need, and we're simply going to mix all those together into a biscuit or a pastry dough. And I will start that process by putting my softened butter into a larger bowl. And then I'll add in the 150 grams of caster sugar, and I'm going to mix that with my hand mixer until the sugar and butter are creamed together and it's nice and pale and fluffy. And that's good enough. And so then I'm going to mix in my egg yolks and my lemon zest, and I'll put the egg yolks in, if I can, one at a time, and mix them through. And then the zest of the lemon as well. So with those mixed together, we just need to add in the flour, the baking powder, the salt, and the currants. And I will do that to start off with by putting the baking powder and the salt into the flour, and I'll give that a mix around to get that mixed through a little bit. And then I'll add my currants in, like that, and I'll just stir those through to get those distributed before we do anything else. And then I'll add that into the bowl with the creamed butter, and I'm just going to stir that and get that fully combined. And with that mixed quite well, I'm just going to use a hand to pull that together into a dough. Turning it over so that I can pick up any loose mixture. And that's just about right like that. So I'm going to cover that and I'm going to put it in the fridge and I'm going to chill it for 30 minutes. Then in 30 minutes I'll come back and we will roll it out to a thickness of about 5mm, a quarter of an inch. Then we can cut out the biscuits. So I've chilled my biscuit dough for 30 minutes and I've just taken out about half of it, just for ease of use really. And I have floured my work surface. I'll put a bit more flour down. I'm going to roll this out to a thickness of about a quarter of an inch. And it's crumbly, as you can see, but it will all stick together. And with that rolled out, I have a 2.5 inch, about 6.5 centimetre cookie cutter. I'm just going to cut out some rounds. And then I'll roll the remaining dough and keep rolling until I've used it all. And I'm going to put those onto a baking tray. And there I have 24 rolled out, and I have enough dough for at least another 8 to 12, which I'm going to keep chilled, and I will use those on another day. But I'm going to put these into the fridge and I'm going to chill them for as long as it takes me to preheat my oven to 180 degrees Celsius. That's 160 Celsius with a fan, 350 Fahrenheit. So my oven is preheated now, and I have chilled these in the fridge as the oven did preheat. So I'm now going to bake them, and I'm going to bake them in 2 stages. The first stage is to put them into the oven for 12 minutes. Then after 12 minutes I'm going to take them out of the oven and I'll come back and we're going to brush beaten egg white on the top and sprinkle our remaining sugar on the top as well. Then we'll bake them for a little bit longer. So my biscuits have baked for 12 minutes. I've beaten my egg, so I'm just going to quickly brush some egg white on each of the egg, and I do 4 at a time. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I'm going to sprinkle sugar on the top of each one. Like that. And continue to do the remainder. And then I'm going to put those back into the oven, and I'm going to bake them for a further 4 to 5 minutes until they turn a nice sort of golden brown, hopefully. And then I'll take them out of the oven, leave them on the trays for 5 minutes. Then I'll transfer them to a wire rack, and when they've cooled down completely, I'll come back and show you the results. I baked the buttery fruit shortcakes for a further 5 minutes after brushing the egg white and sprinkling the sugar over the top. Then I took them out of the oven and left them on the baking trays for 5 minutes before transferring them to a wire rack. So they've cooled down now, and I'll show you what they look like. They're actually baked up very nicely, and I've been eating one. I have 24 here, but I have enough of the cookie dough in the fridge for probably another 12, I would think. 8 to 12 certainly. So I'll have a taste of this one which I've been eating. It's very, very good. It has a lovely tender crumb with that little bit of firmness around the edge. Very good indeed. Nice and buttery. The slight hint of lemon, and then you get a little bit of tang from the currants as well. So these are very easy to make and most delicious to enjoy with a cup of tea. That's going to be it for this recipe. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me the thumbs up below and click to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the top right hand corner of the screen there'll be an eye that you can click on, and that will take you to a link for the recipe, and I'll put a link below the video as well. And I'll be back with another recipe in the very near future. So until then, happy baking.